Welcome back to the channel. Okay, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you care. And hopefully, shit, you do care. Hello, you're watching. Also, you can hit the notification bell, and that will update you every time I'm uploading something new. I want to say this real quick. First and foremost, shout out to the queen of hip hop, soul, and R&B, bitch. No other than bitch Mary J. Blige, of course. Next to Mariah, one of my favorite artists of all time. Okay, Mary J. Blige and Mariah Carey, bitch, they are the shiznai honey. Okay, hello. Before we get into my love for Mary, I want to talk about a few scandals that she's been related to. First, well, there's many, but I want to talk about the most recent ones. First, Jaguar Wright came out, girl, and tried to say that Mary J. Blige is a lesbian. Which really, who gives a fuck, girl? We all know how the music industry is anyway. There's a lot of that sex play going on, girl. People experimenting and doing things, you know what I'm saying? Hello. There's a lot of those things that go on in that world, right? We know that by now. So, but what I want to say more recently, this Danny Boy character, I guess he used to work with Death Row Records. He's claiming, you know, allegedly, bitch, when he was 15 years old, and you're working for Death Row Records at the age of 15, so, you know, child, legally speaking, I don't know where you hold with that in, because you ain't old enough to really be working for nobody. Maybe you were an intern. I don't know what you were on paper, because, you know, Suge Knight, girl, hello, he did all kinds of fraudulence, fakery, and fuckery, right? So we don't know what, if you were on paper an actual employee of Death Row Records while you were at the age of 18, okay? So we'll get into why that's important later. And I think the real legal minds understand why that's important. Hello. He claims that, girl, that Mary J. Blige called Suge and was like, girl, send Danny Boy over to my hotel, girl. Suge Knight sent him over there. Mary and Danny Boy ended up striking up conversation, girl. They ordered some food, honey, okay? And Danny Boy claims that Mary laid her head on his lap or something, girl. And apparently they had she enticed him with sex, girl. His ding ding got hard, child, and they had a sexual relationship for a few months. Allegedly, girl. And let me just say this real quick. I love me some Mary, I love me some Mariah, girl. You know, my favorites are my favorites. You know, your favorites are your favorites. We don't know the life these people live. So I'm not going to go and sit here and defend Mary J. Blige because she's my favorite, because we don't know what these people be having going on, girl, in the darkest of the night, girl, in the darkness of the night, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially as it pertains to the music industry. Even to this day, we're still hearing a lot of like crazy ass freaky stories that these girls are engaging in, you know, debaucherous acts, girl. Heads would spin and roll, stomachs would throw up, girl. Assholes would be fucking stretched out from all the shitting that would be taking place, girl, if we discovered what our faves are really doing behind closed doors. What I have to say is, after 25 years, what would be the point to even... I just don't understand, like, what do you get out of that? You know, and it's, tell your truth, speak your truth. If this is something that truly happened to you, I don't want to hold nobody from speaking their truth, but 25 years, you're a whole grown man now, bitch. And I find it funny that we're hearing about this when we know on June 25th, that's when Mary releases her documentary. And the reason why I want to sit here and say I'm not on anyone's side, because I have to think about this as well. You're talking about something that took place allegedly 25 years ago, right? This documentary is mostly about the My Life album, which Mary herself and we all that have experienced the wonders of that album, that was a very dark time for her. You know, getting over Casey, or is it Joe? Child, one of them bitches, girl. Casey, I believe, getting over his ass. She was doing drugs. Homegirl wanted to commit suicide, child. She was going through a lot of shit, bitch. And because when people go through a lot of stuff, they act out in very crazy, bizarre ways sometimes. People deal with their traumas in crazy fucking ways. And who's to say at that time that was not the way that Mary was dealing with her trauma? I don't think Mary's a pedophile. I don't think she's out here fucking little boys. But I think back in the day, she was 24, he was 15. I do believe that back then, especially in the entertainment industry, there's a lot of that going on. A lot of that going on. Maybe she dabbled, girl. I don't know. Maybe she dabbled. Girl, I got this crack lighter, girl. I'm so over it. And no, I don't smoke crack, child. Y'all will try to spin the narrative, girl. Oh, girl, he got a crack lighter? He must smoke crack. No, bitch. Any lighter that is not a big lighter is considered a crack lighter, bitch. This is the one they give you for free at the corner store when you buy a pack of cigarettes. This is my emergency lighter, bitch. Okay, I keep it in the car when I done lost all my good shit, okay? The girls will be like, oh, child, why be smokes crack? If that's the case, why am I still fat, bitch? Okay. But girl, like, I just don't, you know, I really hate this because I can't pick a side, girl. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has a truth. Everyone has skeletons in their fucking closets, girl. But the one thing that stays true to Miss Mary J. Blige is that she doesn't open her fucking mouth, bitch. She doesn't respond to none of these hoes, girl. When Jaguar Wright and her fucking dust muffin face looking ass bitch tried to drag Mary out the goddamn closet, girl, allegedly, hello, Mary didn't respond. The most Mary has ever responded to anything is when Kendu Isaacs brought that bitch who was supposed to be his artist to Mary J. Blige's birthday party, girl, up in New York, hello, and Mary J. smacked the entire fuck out of his ass, bitch, and left her own party. That's queen shit, hello God. Okay? The girl has been through a lot. And again, I'm not trying to give reasons why people do what they do, but I'm just saying, like, damn, like, not right now, girl. Like, if that was such a problem for you, girl, you know, if that was such a problem for you, Mr. Danny Boy, now you're a grown-ass man. I don't even feel right calling you Danny Boy, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl. Oh. Now, though, I just find it funny, girl. Y'all been trying to rip people down, girl. That's what it is now. The people that's been left over, girl. The people that has been left over in life, girl. These people are out here because they're mad. Let me tear these people's careers down. All this time, Mary went unscathed. Now all of a sudden, 25, 30 years later, bitch, people want to start trying to talk that shit. Do you have any evidence, girl? That's what I would like to know. Miss Danny, girl, do you have evidence? Do you have something to prove? If there's nothing to prove and it's just your word, girl, this may not ever see the inside of a courtroom. Prosecutors may not even try this case because, girl, there's no evidence. There's just what you're saying. You were 15 at the time. You're a whole grown man now, bitch. So it's just like, what is this for? Like, what What are you willing to do for a Klondike bar, bitch? Do you owe the IRS, girl? Well, so does Mary. Okay, I don't know if she paid off that $12 million IRS tab, girl, yet. But if you're looking for money, Mary don't have it to give, girl. Now, I'm quite sure she's coined. Hello, God. Shit, I doubt Mary is broke. I believe Mary is still a very rich bitch. But, girl, you do owe last time I checked, you did owe the IRS $12 million, girl. So, hopefully you're paying in their money. And Miss Danny, girl, you ain't gonna get none of that money, girl. You're better off playing the lottery, bitch. I just don't understand what the reason behind it would be. I really, these people need to get their fucking shit together, bitch. Seriously. If you felt like you were raped or you were molested or you were, you know, taken advantage of, if you would have came out maybe 15 years ago, I could understand. But 25 years later, girl? 25 years later, bitch? Girl, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know. All I know is on June 25th, I will be front and center, bitch, watching this documentary. I've been waiting for something else from Mary. You know, she leads the girls, you know, for a while. Hello, God. But she always comes back in some form. Amen. And this documentary, to our surprise, there may be an album attached. Hello. There may be an album attached, girl. And I would be here for it. Because we haven't had an album from Mary since what? My Life. Didn't she do she did a secondary My Life album, right? Retrospect or some shit. I forgot what it was called. But girl, I just hate that, you know, the girls are out here trying to do stuff, girl, and these people be out here just cop blocking, girl. But then again, like I said, girl, she's my favorite, but everyone has a past, girl. Everybody has skeletons in their closet, girl. So I don't want to say what he's saying is, you know, a lie or whatever, because we don't know, girl. And I don't think we'll ever really know that truth. Because, bitch, he the only one saying something. And, bitch, in Suge Knight, if he comes out and says something, well, we can't really trust anything that he has to say. Because, girl, you let the girls tell it. You're the one that killed Eazy-E, allegedly, girl. Oh, girl, look at these people. Big-ass accident because y'all dumbass bitches don't know how to drive and be safe on the road, girl. That's what y'all pussy hoes get. Hello. And fuck, nigga, you keep trying to run into me in that old-ass BMW, bitch. All I gotta say is, Mary, quite contrary, girl. I love you, and I'm ready for this documentary, bitch. Do your thing, honey. All right? It's all I got to give. Be blessed and never stress, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.
Going down. The only thing I think that kept us guided was the music. My whole world's upside down. It just saved you. Global superstar.
Double Oscar nominee.
9 Grammy Awards.
The queen of hip-hop and R&B. Mary J. Blige. Real love.
Nobody sounds like her.
When Mary sang, I heard the pain of a generation.
In the neighborhood we lived in, it's like prison. There was a lot wrong, and there was a lot I needed to get out. That's why I had that pen.
Sleep don't come easy.
My life is probably my darkest album. At one of the darkest times I've had. Most of the times I was just depressed and didn't want to live. I had it all inside, and I was able to sing it and write it. I didn't know that so many people felt the same way.
She made it okay for people to say it's all right to be me.
We still don't get to see that a lot, you know? Still.
Ooh, baby, I'm going down.
If you're here tonight and you're a Mary J. Blige fan,
I'm going down.
You have been tested. You have been tried. And you have been proven.
A lot of young black women could relate to where she came from.
She gave us a face. She gave us a name.
You did something really powerful by inspiring each other to want to live to see another day.